You are rotting. You may not smell it yet, but you can feel it. You can feel the decay in your spirit when you wake up in the morning to an alarm clock that sounds like a prison siren. You drive to a job that stopped challenging you 5 years ago. You sit across the dinner table from a partner who stopped trying to impress you a decade ago. You are tired. Not the tiredness of a warrior who has fought a great battle, but the tiredness of a mule that has been walking in circles, grinding the same grain, day after day, year after year. Why are you there? Why do you stay in that cubicle where your talent is suffocating? Why do you stay in that relationship where your soul is starving? You tell yourself it is because you are good. You tell yourself, we have history. My boss gave me a chance when I was a nobody. My partner was there when my mother died. We have been through so much together. You treat the past like a sacred altar. You worship at the feet of your memories. You believe that your staying is a sign of your virtue. You call it loyalty. I call it slavery. You are paying a tax that is bankrupting your future. You are paying the loyalty tax. And the people collecting this tax? They are laughing at you. They are counting on your guilt to keep you in chains. They know that as long as you are loyal, they never have to improve. They never have to pay you what you are worth. They never have to treat you with respect. Because you have taught them that you are a fixture. You are the furniture. And nobody thanks the chair for being a chair. You are suffering from sunk cost slavery. And today, we are going to break the chains. Today, we are going to burn the history books. Today, you stop being a martyr for the past and you start being a mercenary for your future. You've been indoctrinated. From the playground to the boardroom, society has fed you a poison disguised as medicine. They told you, loyalty is a virtue. They told you, dance with the one who brought you. They told you, stick it out through the hard times and your dedication will eventually be honored. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. This is a lie invented by the weak to exploit the strong. It is a lie invented by the kings to keep the peasants tending the fields. Think about it. Who benefits from your unconditional loyalty? Does the company benefit? Yes, they get a worker at a discount rate who never complains. Does the lazy partner benefit? Yes, they get a servant who never leaves. Do you benefit? No. You get stagnation. You get resentment. You get the honor of being a doormat. Society tells you that leaving is a betrayal. They use words like traitor, flake, opportunist. These are shaming words. They are verbal whips designed to keep you in line. The lie tells you that human relationships are a bank account and that you owe a debt to the past. The lie tells you that if someone helped you 10 years ago, you owe them your life today. This is not morality. This is a Ponzi scheme. You are paying interest on a loan that was paid off years ago. You are letting a ghost from the past dictate your reality in the present. And the worst part? You think this makes you noble. You wear your chains like jewelry. Look at me, you say. Look how loyal I am. Look how much I suffer for them. Nobody cares about your suffering. The world does not reward the loyal dog. The world rewards the wolf who knows when to hunt and when to move to a new territory. Let us wash away the sentimentality with the cold water of reality. Let us look at the world through the lens of Machiavelli. Loyalty without leverage is not devotion, it is servitude. In the eyes of a ruler, or a boss, or a lover, your unwavering loyalty reduces your value. This is counterintuitive, so listen closely. Human beings value what is scarce. They value what they have to work to keep. They value what they fear losing. If your loyalty is guaranteed, if they know that no matter how they treat you, you will stay because of history, then your value drops to zero. You have become a captured asset. Why should a company give you a 20% raise when they know you won't leave for 2%? Why should a partner plan a romantic date when they know you will be on the couch regardless? By being unconditionally loyal, you have removed the incentive for them to treat you well. You have subsidized their mediocrity with your devotion. You are not a partner. You are a subsidy. You are an inanimate object. Machiavelli taught that men are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, and covetous. They will take your loyalty and use it as a foundation to build their castle, while you sleep in the mud outside. Past favors are dead transactions. This is the hardest truth for the nice guy to swallow. You think the past matters. The past does not matter. The past is a corpse. It is dead. It is gone. In the realm of power, only two things matter. What can you do for me today? What will you do to me tomorrow if I don't pay you? That is it. Anything else is emotional fiction. You are mortgaging your future to pay for a past that no longer exists. You are letting a version of yourself that died 10 years ago make decisions for the person you are today. That is insanity. It is time to adopt the mindset of the sovereign. The sovereign owes nothing to the past. The sovereign negotiates only with the present. We are going to perform a psychological exorcism. We are going to purge the guilt that binds you to dead situations. We are going to install the mercenary mindset. A mercenary is not evil. A mercenary is honest. A mercenary says, I will fight for you as long as you pay me what I am worth. If you stop paying, I stop fighting. This is the cleanest, most respectful form of relationship. It is based on value, not manipulation. Here are the laws of the mercenary. Law number 1, the zero-base audit. In finance, there is a concept called zero-based budgeting. Instead of looking at last year's budget and adding 5%, you start at 0. You justify every single expense from scratch. If it doesn't make sense today, it gets cut. You must apply this to your relationships and your career. Forget the history. Forget the 10 years. Forget the favors they did for you in 2015. Look at the person or the job in front of you right now. Ask yourself this question. If I met this person today, knowing what I know now, would I hire them? If I was offered this job today, at this salary, would I take it? If the answer is no, then the contract is void. The only reason you are staying is the sunk cost fallacy. You are staying because you have already invested so much. But investing more in a losing stock does not make it a winner. It just makes you poorer. You must audit your life with cold, actuarial detachment. That friend who drags you down, if you met them today, would you become friends? No? Then cut them. That boss who underpays you, if they offered you the job today, would you laugh in their face? Yes? Then leave. The past is a sunk cost. It is gone. You cannot get it back. Do not throw good time after bad. Start at 0. Every single day, they must re-earn your loyalty. Law number 2, the mercenary protocol. You must shift your language and your internal narrative. Stop using the language of family. We are a family here at this company. We are soulmates. No, you are a business. You Inc. Your time, your energy, your talent, these are your products. You are selling them to the highest bidder. When a company says we are family, they mean we want you to work unpaid overtime. When a toxic partner says, but we have history, they mean I want to continue using you without putting in effort. The mercenary protocol dictates that you negotiate strictly based on current market value and future utility. When your boss appeals to loyalty, we've been through so much, I need you to step up. You respond with cold numbers. The market rate for this role is X. My output is increased by Y. The compensation needs to match the output. Do not get emotional. Do not get angry. Mercenaries are not angry. They are professional. If they cannot meet your price, you do not storm out. You simply take your services to a client who can afford you. This applies to love as well. If your needs are not being met, you do not beg. You state your terms. I need a partner who is present and ambitious. That is the cost of my presence. Can you afford it? If they appeal to the past, but remember when we went to Paris? You cut them off. That was then. This is now. Can you meet the standard today? If not, the contract expires. Law number 3, the threat of departure, leverage. Loyalty is only valuable if you have the capacity to be disloyal. If you are incapable of leaving, your staying means nothing. It is just inertia. To command respect, you must cultivate the threat of departure. This does not mean you constantly threaten to quit. That is weak. That is whining. It means you must be ready to quit. You must have options. In negotiation theory, this is called your batna, best alternative to a negotiated agreement. If you have no batna, you have no power. You must constantly test the market. Go on interviews, even if you aren't looking. Flirt with the world, figuratively or literally, depending on your ethics, but Machiavelli suggests keeping your allure high. Let your boss know you are in demand. Let your partner see that others find you attractive. When they know that you could leave at any moment, but you choose to stay, that is when they respect you. That is when they work to keep you. Fear of loss is the only thing that reignites desire. If they are comfortable, they are complacent. Make them uncomfortable. Make them realize that your chair could be empty tomorrow. Law number 4, the amnesia tactic. Manipulators love to weaponize your memory. They love to bring up that one time they helped you. Remember when I loaned you money 5 years ago? Remember when I covered for you? They use these moments as a leash. You must use the amnesia tactic. When they bring up the past, you must act as if it is irrelevant history. Ancient history. I appreciate what you did then, and I have repaid that debt 10 times over with my loyalty since. The ledger is balanced. We are talking about today. Do not let them hold a debt over your head forever. A favor has a statute of limitations. If they loaned you money and you paid it back, the transaction is over. If they helped you get a job and you worked hard for 5 years, the transaction is over. You do not owe them your soul for a moment of kindness. If they insist that you do, they are not a friend. They are a loan shark. And you do not negotiate with loan sharks. You default on the loan and walk away. Declare moral bankruptcy on the old debts. Wipe the slate clean. Free yourself. Law number 5, the emotional firewall. The hardest part of leaving is the guilt. Your empathy is your enemy. You imagine their face when you quit. You imagine them struggling without you. You feel bad. You must build an emotional firewall. You must dissociate. Look at the situation from a drone's eye view. See yourself and them as 2 pieces on a chessboard. One piece, you, is blocked. It cannot move. It is being blocked by another piece, them. The logic of the game dictates that the blocked piece must move to a new square to remain effective. It is not personal. It is mechanics. When the guilt rises, repeat this mantra. I am not responsible for their brokenness. I am responsible for my potential. If they fall apart because you leave, that is proof that the relationship was parasitic. A healthy host survives when the guest leaves. If the host dies, it means the guest was actually the life support. You are not a life support machine. Unplug yourself. Let them breathe on their own, or let them suffocate. It is not your burden. What happens when you stop paying the loyalty tax? What happens when you adopt the mercenary mindset? First, there will be fear. The open ocean is scary to the animal born in a cage. But then, the oxygen hits your lungs. You will realize how heavy the chains were only after you drop them. You will walk into a room, and you will not feel like a servant. You will feel like a free agent. Your boss will smell the difference. They will sense that you are no longer captured. They will start to treat you with caution. They will start to offer you more. Your relationships will shift. The parasites will fall away because they can no longer feed on your guilt. The strong will remain. because they respect your strength. You will become the architect of your own life. You will choose who stays and who goes based on merit, not memory. You will become dangerous. And in a world of sheep, the dangerous man is king. You will realize that the greatest loyalty is not to a boss or a flag or a fading memory. The greatest loyalty is to yourself, to your potential, to your future. You are the only asset that matters. Protect the asset. Maximize the asset. Most of you will not do this. You are too addicted to the warm, fuzzy feeling of being a loyal soldier. You want the gold watch at the retirement party. You want the eulogy that says, "He was always there." Go ahead. Stay. Rot in your cubicle. Rot in your dead relationship. Let them suck the marrow from your bones until you are dry dust. And tell yourself it was worth it because you were good. The graveyard is full of good people who lived lives of quiet desperation. I am not looking for the good. I am looking for the great. I am looking for the architects. The ones who are willing to burn the bridge to light the way forward. The ones who know that the only way to win is to be willing to walk away. If you are ready to stop paying the tax, if you are ready to learn the forbidden strategies of power that the elites use to rule you, then you know where the link is. Join the architects. We do not look back. We look forward. We do not serve. We conquer. The contract is void. You are a free agent. Start acting like one. Click the link. Or stay a slave. The choice is yours.